Hi guys. According to timeanddate.com, it is 2:32 a.m. and today is the 22nd of March 2022. You're listening to Dearest Diamond, a Diamond's memoir. My name is Diamond and you're welcome. First off, if you ask me why that chicken just crowed, or chickens crow, yeah? They crow. I have no fucking idea. But yes, the chicken decided that, when Diamond starts to record, I'm going to start crowing. So today, I am not inside my house. I am not in an enclosed space. I am not using my microphone. I am not trying to, get the best sound. Let me not say I'm not trying to get the best sound, but I didn't put effort into, managing my, my environment. Because for some reason, I'm not in that headspace. I'm really not trying to feign what is not, or I just want to be out here. So right now I am outside in the compound. My dogs are roaming around. There's noise from the puppies. My Mhera gave birth, like I said last 2 weeks. Yeah, actually this is week 3 and 4 of 28, and so the puppies are having the time of their life. For some reason they come alive at night, since they sleep all their life away during the day. And yeah, I'm here. It has taken quite a bit of strength to come do this episode tonight or this morning, and I'm actually just happy to be here, really, as always. I just finished watching what's the name of this movie that everybody has been raving about? Young African and Young Rich and African or something? Young Famous and African. I just finished watching it, and I only have 2 comments, or 3, or as the case may be. My first comment is, I love how season 1 ended, where Diamond is like telling Andile that's my family, bro. You cannot be trying to have a thing with my ex-wife. That doesn't sit right. It's not because she's my ex-wife, it's because you're my brother. If it was any other man, maybe I wouldn't, I don't even have a right to have a problem with it. But come on, you're family, we don't do that. So yes. And then secondly, I've been seeing a lot of silly comments with people have been making about Annie Dibia and blah blah blah. Man, in my opinion, love is love. There's no equation. Everybody's love story is different. Your love story is different from the next person's, and there will never be another love story like yours, right? Don't judge another person for how they choose to love. No. If they choose to live through their hurts, to move on through it and still find joy and happiness and decide, this is the person I love and I'm here, no matter. It's their thing. You can't judge a person for that. You can't judge a person for choosing love. No. People don't choose who they fall in love with or how they fall in love. They just love, and love is what it is. So yeah, whatever extra noise or background noise gets into the audio today, please do forgive me. Just try to hear me above the noise, and I eventually will still infuse some background music today. So yeah, today the title for 28 week 3 and 4 is Dearest Diamond, Look on the Sunny Side of Life. That's the title. How did that title come about? So last week I was in church, or I was at core, not necessarily church, but this the prayer program that has been going on. So I haven't necessarily been keeping up as I should. No, I have not been the best at it. I have been slacking, to be honest, and but yeah, I'll get to that. I find that I'm finding it a bit Nigeria is very unstable. Very fucking unstable. We live in such an unstable environment. Jesus. And finding my stability in Nigeria it's been wonderful. It's been an experience, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, I'll get to that. So how did this title come around? So sometime last week I was at corporate, and I'm walking around now, so yeah, the sound of my voice might change. I'm trying to shift away from these puppies a little bit, just so that their noise or the noise doesn't interfere so much. So yeah, as I was saying, I was at corporate the other day, and we had like a visiting pastor or so, and yeah, he was walking around preaching, and he got to this lady, and I can't remember what he said to her, and then he got to me, and then he just looked at me and he says, "Be happy." He says, "Be happy." Like, I was like, okay. Why are you throwing jabs, my nigga? He's like, "Be happy, smile, look on the sunny side of life. Always try to look on the sunny side of life." And I'm like, oh, I know. I always tell myself that, but somehow, well, today we're telling ourselves that officially. Dearest Diamond. So yeah, that's how the title came about. Dearest Diamond, look on the sunny side of life. So like I was saying, present day Nigeria, things are quite unstable. It's somewhat difficult sometimes to look on the sunny side of life. If you want to consider Nigeria, how things are going, how inflation is really messing with us and all that, it's kind of difficult to, just look. But I'll get to, like, there's certain things that I have been telling myself lately, and that's kind of like what's keeping me going, aside other things obviously, but it's one of the things rather keeping me going. So as of today, as I speak to you, $1 is 580 naira. So yes, this is a memoir, so I was just thinking about it within the week, and I'm like, so when I'm recording, I should probably try to mention one or two things as they are in March 2022, or as they are in whatever time frame in which I'm recording. So as of today, 22nd March 2022, $1 is about between 580 to 590 naira on the black market. Yeah. Some 2, 3, 4 years ago, I don't even think it was up to 400 naira yet, but what am I saying? Yeah, thereabouts. But that's what it is as of now, 580 to 590 naira to $1. There's currently fuel queue in fact, there was like fuel scarcity for like over a month in the country. But what I was hearing as of yesterday was that, there's now fuel in some other states. There's no longer queue. But in the federal capital where I live, the queue is crazy. I even had to park my car home today, and yesterday rather now. And, whatever thing I had to do about, I had to, just use an Uber, do along, just find a way, to move around without using my car, because I did not see myself on those fuel queues. Honestly, it is crazy. The queues are madness. People are spending their whole days, trying to get fuel. And then the black market rate is like wild. So, and personally, I do not like to encourage the whole black market idea, so I don't buy from black market, which is even something that busts my head. Like, there's no fuel, right? And these fuel attendants or these fuel stations or petrol stations now claim that, they're not selling fuel to jerry cans, right? But these people who sell the black market, I always wonder, so who are the people selling to them, right? The fuel queues and fuel stations, rather, petrol stations are claiming, they're not selling fuel to jerry cans, but who is selling fuel to these people who are selling on the black markets? It's just crazy. And then the power supply has been shit. Absolute shit. In fact, the national grid was down as of last week. Can you imagine? Like today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's a new day, so today's Tuesday. As of like last week, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah, the news was that the national grid was down. The power supply has been chaotic. So now it's just beginning to pick back up, and we're getting maybe like 5 hours of light a day. But where I live, I remember like for like 2-3 days we did not have light at some point. Like, it was crazy. So yeah, those are one of the wonderful things that are happening in my country. Today my president is in the country, tomorrow he's not, next tomorrow some man who has shaky hands and dementia wants to be president, and he's a youth, and he says presidency's brain work is not mixing cement, right? So he can afford to run for president, and people should, come out in their right minds and vote. Country's chaotic, honestly. So sometimes, to be honest, in this country, it is difficult in present day March 2022 to look on the sunny side of life, because aside what is going on in Nigeria, you will have things going on with with you as yourself. Because sometimes I just think about it, like, I want so much for my life, right? I want so much for my life. I envision myself in high places, but with the craziness around, sometimes you're just like, I just find myself caught up in thinking, like, how do you get out of this? Like, how do you get out of this madness? If you really, really want to think about it, like, it can just be mind-blowing. Like, with all the odds against you, how do you ever just snap out of it? How do you ever get out of it? Like, okay, so personally, I get easily distracted. I'm focusing is not like my strongest suit here. And then tomorrow maybe I have my plans laid out, and I'm able to follow them through for like 1-2 days, and the next day maybe there's no light, or I have to do this other thing, and it just disrupts everything. And it's understandable for life not to go, from A to B to C to D. But then when you live in a country where life goes from A to Z and Z to K and K to N, and how does someone like me deal with something like that? So, but yeah, look on the sunny side, and that's what I've been trying to do. So through it, I just keep telling myself, just be kind to yourself, just forgive yourself. And I know absolutely, with absolute certainty, that Nigeria is not going to hold me back. Nothing about my current situation, wherever I find myself tomorrow, is going to hold me back from becoming and being that star, that person. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to come on this podcast some few years down the line and, be like some major influence, some major baller in the good currencies. Because I know it's going to happen. I'm so certain of it. How it's going to happen, I don't know. Does my present situation look like it, smell like it in any way? Not really. No. A lot of times I'm like super, super fucking stressed. Like, how am I going to achieve these things, and how am I going to get out of this space, and how am I going to do this and do that? I'm like, but then in the end, I look on the sunny side of life, right? Look on the sunny side of life. Like, and one of the funniest things is that with everything, okay, like today I had an appointment somewhere, and to photocopy a document, like if I want to make a photocopy of a document on a normal day, is not more than 10-20 naira. But then in this particular place where I went for this appointment, they're collecting 100 naira. I'm like, we're complaining that the Nigerian government is not nice to us, but we're not even nice to ourselves. In this particular place, to drop my wallet, to drop my purse in a locker, I have to pay a certain amount of money. Everybody is just trying to extort the other. Nobody wants to be nice. Like, look at these people selling black market. Like, okay, I understand it's stressful, to buy the fuel, however you buy it. Like, I don't know the dynamics. But then they're selling it like over 100% the actual price of fuel in the fuel stations. Do you get? And then customs just woke up one day and increased import duties like by so much. It's like inflation is on. It's a madness. It's an absolute madness. Like, things in the market have gone like double the prices. Like, and unfortunately, people's buying power have not increased. So imagine, like, employers, like, for example, where I work, they haven't paid me for a certain month of this year, and with what's the word? Oh my God, is it impudence or something? With impunity, yes, because no explanation, no, oh, we're sorry, we're working on it, no, oh, please just give us some time. They don't care. They don't want to know what's going on. It's crazy. The government isn't fair to us. We're not fair to ourselves, But in all of it, I roll it all up, plus Nigeria's problems, plus my own personal, trying to deal with my mind and tell myself that, look, it's going to be okay, and you're doing the absolute best. You might not be doing the best you can at the moment, but you're doing what you can do, really, like, right? And I just try to tell myself to keep my mind in remembrance that God has got me. To be honest, that's like one of my strongest anchor, that there's a supernatural part of my life that controls my physical. And no matter how crazy or how physically disruptive everything might seem, on the spiritual, it's not like that. It's actually peaceful and beautiful and just amazing. And in no time, it's going to materialize into the physical. I'm absolutely aware of that. And so that's one thing. That's a very strong anchor for me. It's one thing that keeps me going. Oh, yes, today I was supposed to be drinking Desperado. But man, I don't know. I forgot it inside the house when I came out to record. So yes, it's one thing that really keeps me going. So every day these days, like when I'm getting all stressed, which has been happening a lot lately, I found myself, thinking and not going out as I should and not doing. But then I just keep telling myself, D, look on the sunny side of life. Be happy. Like Abba's direct message to you, right? Look on the sunny side of life. It couldn't get any better than that. So yes, it's it's okay. Like, dearest Diamond, it's okay. So, as always, I am just gonna be grateful. 10 things I'm grateful for this week. I am grateful to be a Nigerian. Like, it couldn't get any more dramatic than this, honestly. Every time I'm complaining about the whole craziness, not necessarily complaining or when there's a discussion that comes up, because these days I really honestly try not to complain. I just breathe out, and I'm like, not today, Nigeria. No, you wouldn't inspire negative energy in me. No, I refuse every negative vibe. Whoever, I don't know how people come back from wherever they come back by this time. It's almost 3 o'clock, but anyway, that's not my business. So Nigeria, you wouldn't inspire negative energy in me, blah blah blah. So today, I choose on this day to be grateful to be a Nigerian, to be grateful to be in Nigeria at this very moment, because wherever I am, there's definitely a reason, right? Why I'm there in that time. There's definitely a reason. So today, I'm grateful to be Nigerian. I'm grateful to be in Nigeria. Secondly, I'm grateful for my dogs and for the puppies that have made sure and ensured that their voices have been heard in this particular episode. I am absolutely grateful for them. Yes, I am grateful for the moon. It's not absolutely full, but it's kind of like 3/4 today. Yes, I'm grateful for the moon, and it's bright and it gives light. I'm grateful that there's power supply this night, to be honest. Yes, I'm grateful for power supply. I'm grateful that yesterday I went out, had to park my car, and just experience being out there, without a car. I'm grateful to have experienced that. I'm grateful. What's today? Oh, today's Tuesday. Okay. So it's not. I didn't miss my classes. So I'm grateful for the mentorship program I'm a part of. Although I haven't been keeping up. I haven't been able to keep up. NEPA, like power supply, have been really, really, really giving me the shits, and it's just sometimes it's like madness. But I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to even be a part of that class in the first place. Yeah, I can't take that for granted. So. Forgive the sound of these dogs. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't expect them to keep up making this noise forever. But yes, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my family, my mom, my brother. I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for Lola. Today, I'm grateful for Lola. I'm grateful for her. Yes, so I think that about sums up 10 things I'm grateful for. Yeah, I'm grateful for, sometimes when it's like, oh my God, I don't have money, I'm gonna die. Somehow money comes through. I'm grateful for that. So those are 10 things I'm grateful for this week. And my affirmation for this week. I look on the sunny side of life. I constantly stay happy. My eyes are open always to see the beauties of life, of this life that I live, to continuously look on the sunny side of life. I am always happy. I am always bright. I continuously look on the sunny side of life. Thank you guys for listening. Once again, thank you. Welcome new listeners, old listeners, everybody that comes back to listen. I'm really grateful. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing life. I'll see you guys again in a bit. Yeah, take care. Bye.